back to my channel. I have not said that in months. It feels weird. All right, now I just took a trip to Target because I'm gonna tone my hair and you guys are gonna be there for the whole process. But this is just like a life update catch up. I'm a blonde now. You probably can't really even tell because my hair is bricked right now, but yes, I'm excited. I'm like actually recording a video. This feels surreal. I'm like, pinch me. But yeah, so I will update you. I have to run to Dollar Tree really quick to get some random stuff. But yeah, I will catch up with you guys when I get back to my house and we will go from there. There's a lot to catch up on, girlies. As you can tell, I'm back in Florida, so I don't live in California anymore. And if you're like, what the f***, you moved to California? Yeah, I did at one point, but we will catch up. I will see you at my house and we'll go from there. Oh, I started recording. I didn't realize that. Wait, put your headphones on. I feel like you're just listening to me talk to myself. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm going to dye my hair and update you on my life. As you can tell, my hair is already like dyed. And if you follow me on the gram, which if you don't, you should. Here, as I always do. It looks a lot lighter. The lighting in my bathroom is absolute garbage. I feel like it looks better this way, but you can tell that it's a lot lighter than it was before. But we're not light enough. I feel like it still looks kind of brassy, so we're gonna fix that right now. Okay, pro tip, this girl actually on YouTube who I love, who also has like curly hair, is the one that told me to use these if you're going to bleach like curly hair. So that's what I'm going to be using. Okay, I probably should have brushed my hair when it wasn't in this much fucking pain. This is probably also one of the most crazier moments that I've looked like on my channel. But as you can see, it's kind of like caramel and I want to get it a lighter, more bleachy blonde. So where to even begin with this life update, you guys? I have no idea. I don't think I posted any video. I think the last video I posted was seriously 7 or 8 months ago. So I don't think any of you really even knew, unless you follow me on like Instagram or TikTok, that I had moved to California at the end of April. It's kind of a long summation, so I'm not gonna dive into all the details because I just feel like it's not everyone's business to always know every little piece of info. Essentially, long story short, my sister started her own jewelry business and I moved out there to help her with that. I lived with her and yeah, we worked together doing that for a little bit, but I think she just kind of decided to focus her efforts more on real estate because she got her real estate license, which is really exciting for her. So I kind of was like, all right, what do I really want to do? I look like, I don't know what I look like. I then, as you know, work in digital marketing and in social media. So I kind of was like, I want a job in my field. So I started applying while I was living in California for positions just back here in Orlando. Because my boyfriend still lives here, so getting the deal already. So I ended up getting literally blessed, you guys. Blessed. Like, I love my job so much now. I have the deepest sense of gratitude for it. I got a job at an agency back here in Orlando. So I moved back. So I did only live in California for 6 months. I'm grateful for it, but I definitely realize now that I didn't see myself living in California long term. It's so expensive, you guys, and truly I just don't feel like it was my vibe. Like, have you ever gone back to a place and been like, this is just no longer suiting me? So I moved back to California. I moved back to Florida, and what was I even talking about? Like, literally I have brain, I can't do 2 things at once. It's just ADHD. But I moved back to Florida and now my BF and I live together, which I love, 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 love. I also just think like being real and true to myself, it's hard to like live with family and like try to make them fit, especially as adults. I don't know what your relationship is like with your family members or whatever, but I feel like for me, it was really difficult to go from like having my own life here in Orlando where like none of my family lives here and like seeing them a few times a year to like being fully immersed with them all the time. It was hard for me to move and to have like no friends, no, like none of that. My boyfriend living across the country, like it was just a difficult transition and I didn't make really any friends when I lived in California. I did make like a few that I worked with and so that was like really lucky for me, but it was just hard. I felt really lonely. I was definitely battling depression and just dealing with all of that. On the plus side though, she got fit, so I guess it was positive. I'm feeling like Kodak. My BF wants to say hi, guys. feel like actually, I know. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I've definitely posted him there. So, like, you would know who he is. But I'm gonna try to force him to be on my channel more. My videos more. He always makes fun of me for saying, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. But like, what else am I supposed to say? It's YouTube, okay? Okay, the lighting is so much better here, but basically I just did this section. I could not do both, you guys. It was like not working. I found myself just like staring and not even talking. But I think where I left off was I was just not very happy in California. I'm very extroverted. I feel like you guys know me at this point. I clearly like put a lot out there and like live my life very publicly. And I just felt so isolated and I wasn't really happy in like my living situation and just kind of all encompassing. So it was definitely time for me to leave. So I'm happy that it worked out that I got a job here in Orlando, and like obviously my boyfriend lives here and my friends are here, and it just felt so nice to come back home. So I know that it's been a lot of change. I literally moved across the country twice in a 6-month time span, which was like exhausting. When I say exhausting and just a lot of work and effort and whatever, I literally mean it. But seriously, when doing it for like the benefit of your mental health, I feel like there's nothing that you shouldn't do to like just make yourself happy and content and like love exactly what your day-to-day life looks like. And I feel like I finally put my quality of life first, and now I'm like so content in it and like reaping the benefits of that. I mean, I got my kick-ass job, which I'm so grateful for. Like, I'm finally posting again, which is something I missed. And when I say, you guys, I was so unmotivated for so long just because I was so unhappy in my own life. Like, I didn't want to share. What am I gonna share? Like me like laying in bed all day and like crying and stuff like that? Like, I just was not in the space to even be sharing my life. I wasn't in a good place. So I'm finally like happy and ready to be back in like a better space with you guys and be able to share it, which makes me so happy and excited. Because I mean, multiple people have even said to me that they missed my videos and like, when are you gonna post? When are your next videos? Like, do you still have your channel? And it is important to me. I love video editing. I love filming for you guys. I feel like it was something I really missed and knew deep down I wanted to do. So I'm happy that I was able to get back to it. I do kind of have a big, I guess, announcement. Theo and Peen do live with my sister still in California, so you won't see him or Peen in my videos. I really am not going to say much about it because it was a personal decision and something that like it took a long time for me to come to. As you know, like, they are my life, my pride and joy. They're obviously still in my family. Like, they're still with my niece, they're still with my sister.
There's a fly with me.
I'm really going to set my goal this year to finally break the 1,000 subscriber mark. I still gain subscribers even through not posting. What? Are you listening to what I'm saying? I don't know. Through not posting, so that was a blessing, but I'm really gonna be consistent for myself even, and so I hope you guys are along for the ride, along for the journey. I did really want to touch on is I turned 25 this year. As you guys know, I'm a Libra baby. September 28th. So I just turned 25, and I feel like one of my biggest lessons that I've been learning is quality over quantity. The amount of friends I have cut off, don't speak to, don't follow. I went through a spree. I literally went through and unfollowed so many people, blocked so many people that did not commit to my happiness, being that didn't actually want to see me succeed. Yeah, that just would watch my stuff and probably talk to me. Just that energy, I could feel it tangibly. And that's something I will say, clear your space. Like, make sure that your energy is so preserved and something that you really put first, because I do feel like that I'm in this like much better, healthier, more abundance, like seeking just gravitational space right now because of that, because I cut those people out of my life, the leeches, the mooches, the people that again didn't want to see me actually thrive and win and succeed, the people that were preying on my downfall, which will never happen. What I really wanted to impart there, because you don't need them. You don't need them. You need good, solid, quality, few people in your life that truly are there for you, root for you, cheer you on, make you feel the best. I feel like I finally, at 25, am in that space. Like, I'm finally not putting other people's happiness first and opinions first and just their thoughts and what they think of me and how they perceive me. Like, finally, I feel like I stepped into knowing who I was. Was it a slight midlife crisis that triggered all this? Possibly, but we're still here, and I feel like I'm so much happier now, having less friends, less people that I just reach out to or hang out with willy-nilly, like less of those types of people in my life that truly don't want what's best for me, or don't really give a shit about what I'm doing, or don't make time for me, or don't reciprocate the love and energy that I give to them. So that's kind of the update. That's what I wanted to say. I look a mess. I'm gonna say it first so that none of y'all can say it. I look a mess. And that's okay. Now, a little more about my job. I'm not gonna do like the full tea, full Monty, full whatever, but I work now. Let me finish chewing this. It's probably disgusting. I got hired at a digital marketing agency, which is exactly the field I wanted to be in. I work in their digital sales. So I basically do all of their prospecting, all of their initial client development. I am like the first contact between my agency and then our clients. I'm just proud. I'm just so freaking proud. Like, when I say I had tangible anxiety over this job, when I like first was interviewing, I had the most imposter syndrome. Like, I was like, why do they want me? What the like, do I need to delete my YouTube? Like, they're gonna see all these things. And I feel like all of that added to such a benefit that they were just like, she's dope. Like, you're already in the social media space. You already put yourself out there. You carry yourself well. Like, this is what I went to school for. It was just something I wanted really bad, that I even saw how my own fear and like scarcity mindset was like breaking me down to be like, you don't deserve this. You don't, you know, you're not right for this. Why would they pick you? And once I realized that and started to actively like change my thought process about it, I now finally can sit and be like, I deserve this job. Like, that's why I'm so grateful and like passionate about what I do, because I finally found a fit that I was like, wow, I get to work in exactly what I want to work in. I'm with a really dope company that's like a smaller, we only have 30 employees, like 35 now, but like 35 employees. We have 3 offices, and it's just like a small cohesive group. And I just feel so grateful. Like, seriously, when I say I manifested the fuck out of this job, you guys, I was in California waking up at 5 and 6 in the morning to do Zoom interviews with various companies that I was interviewing for, because I knew I wanted to work in my field, like in digital marketing, in social media marketing, in just like, you know, social marketing period. But I just was like looking for the right company fit. And luckily the market right now is like pretty apt to like finding a job, but there was so much that I was just like, okay, I want it all, you know? I want the right company, I want the right pay, I want, it to be in Orlando so I can be back with Bay, back with my friends, like back in the city that I love. And so when I got this opportunity, I was so nervous that they weren't gonna choose me. And then in my last interview, which this is so funny now because me and my boss will talk about it, where she was like, you walked out of the office and my boss was like, I want her. Like, I want her. I'm not gonna interview anyone else. She said she didn't interview anyone else, you guys, after she interviewed me. I literally like cried almost when she told me that. So it was just nice to hear. Obviously, she told me this like a week ago. So I've been working there for a little over, like right at a month now, which just made me feel so good because it's so funny. Like, your perception is what changes it. Like, look at me, like boo crying this whole time, because I thought that, and in reality, like, she saw that potential in me. She saw the passion. She saw that I really wanted that job. So I just feel so grateful. I literally feel so grateful, you guys. I seriously go to work every day and I'm just like, this is my job. Like, this is what I get to do. But that is like the biggest update I would say is my job, and obviously that I live in Orlando again. But that's kind of where I left you guys off with anyway. So you knew I was living in Florida, but yeah, I did live in California. Life is so crazy. Life is so dynamic. Life comes so full circle, and timing is everything. And I think if you are willing to push yourself out of your comfort zone and force yourself to make those changes that you know in your gut would be better for you, would be good for you, would make you feel more fulfilled, you will be tenfold more grateful, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? After the fact and once you do it. Like, it was uncomfortable the whole time to have to tell my sister I'm moving back to Florida, to, you know, quit my job that I started working at a restaurant also when I was in California, to have to quit that job after only being there for, you know, 5-6 months, to have to like figure out shipping my car, like spend all the money that I had saved in the 6 months of living there. It was like a little over $3,000 to spend every dime of that to come right back to what I wanted. But ideally, I'm so happy now that I did it, because I'm so much just happier and have more joy now sitting in the situation that I'm in. Like, I got my dream job. I almost couldn't imagine what staying in that situation would have been like. That's what I gotta say about that. Okay, I feel like it's almost time to wash this out, and then I need to apply toner, so let's do that now. Okay, I'm back and I'm doing toner. As you can see, it's a lot lighter. It looked crazy at first because I honestly looked orange. It was kind of freaky. It's also, the lighting's probably changed because it's dark outside. It looks like it's about to pour, but this I'm putting you guys onto. It's the Kristen S signature gloss. They're like toners. I think they come in 3 shades. But now I have to do this for like 30 minutes. I'm not gonna do like a full reveal because I feel like this would take me forever to film and edit this video, and I'm trying to get this up for you guys like tonight, which today's Sunday, or tomorrow Monday. But I did want to update you on the process. So if you want to see the results, head to my IG or to my TikTok. I'm definitely going to post a TikTok transformation of my hair when it's done and blonde and beautiful. But I wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching this video and for just keeping up with my journey on my channel. I know that I have been inconsistent, but I appreciate it. All the love, the support, the views. Like, I just appreciate you guys even sticking with me, even wanting to keep up or like wanting to know what I'm up to. So yeah, that is my life update. Stay tuned for my next video. I have no idea what it's gonna be, but I will try to post pretty consistently. And yeah, if you have anything specific that you want me to film, let me know. But I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.